you all so much, and I thank you for the kindness and the generosity. I have truly led a blessed life. I'm honored and can't thank Dory and the YWCA enough for giving me this recognition. And my dear friend Donna Zarconi, I am humbled by your very kind words. It's always nice when you ask somebody, and it took me a really long time to figure out who to ask and then to actually make the ask. Like most women, I don't like to ask people for personal things, but she was so gracious, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I especially want to thank my husband, Lim Seabrook, who's here and who's been by my side since we met at the University of Chicago Graduate School of Business. He stood by me as I've said yes to some great opportunities as well as challenges over the years. As an African American woman who had her first big career and board break at the tender age of 38, I realized what it takes to get here. I had a great mentor, the former CEO of Baxter International, who allowed me to step up, who flew air cover when there were a lot of naysayers in the organization. And he allowed me to take risks both in my career as well as mentored me as I began my journey on board service. I've stood on the shoulders of so many outstanding people, colleagues and friends, many of you in this room, over my career. As I've been helped throughout my career, I find it important to reach back, to mentor, to encourage, and to cheerlead on those in the next generation to come, both women and people of color. I find it distressing that we sometimes, when we talk diversity, we leave out the people of color, which includes men, and focus more on gender, and I think we have to balance that. It's frustrating that the road to parity is such a long and hard road, but we cannot give up, and quite frankly, we cannot slow down. In today's world, the challenges of leadership requires that we elevate both women and people of color who can bring their skills and diverse perspectives into management ranks as well as into the boardroom. Those of us in the boardroom must constantly challenge management to reach outside their comfort zones, to find these people, to seek networks that will allow them to bring those individuals of talent who may not be like them, but who can bring valuable leadership skills and insights onto that team. But then we also have to protect them, like Vern Louts protected me. We have to fly air cover so that they do not succumb to the slings and arrows of what I call outrageous fortune by both the conscious and unconscious bias that they may experience that sometimes can try to bring them down. The time for women and people of color thinking that there's only room for one or two of us in those management ranks or in the boardroom, I hope are over. Diversity is moving inexorably forward, and leadership ranks have to run to keep up. Your employees, your suppliers, customers, and excuse me, investors will reflect these diverse communities. We must each do our part. As I look out over this audience, I know there are individuals sitting out here who will also help take us to that next level. And I'm hoping to seek you out and applaud you for your efforts. Thank you.
Yeah.